Hey everybody, back with a new episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Last episode, we left off in a very bad way. We know now that Daisy is the one that's been turned by Hive. Turn. And she is taken off with the Terrigen crystals and that spherical artifact. And it's not okay. Hopefully they'll listen to Lincoln about what happened, even though they were thinking he was the one. But she took off, so I feel like they're going to have to believe him. And we've got to regroup in a major way. But at this point, we really can't rely on the Inhumans right now. They're so susceptible to be taken in by Hive that I feel like this is really going to have to be a team human assignment. I do think that, I still think that the wild card is Lash, but we'll see how that goes. The one bright spot of last episode obviously was Fitz and Simmons getting together. They finally threw caution to the wind and kissed, and I think they're tired of waiting for another bad thing to happen. They're just going to take that leap and go for it, and that'll be fun to see. I'm happy for them. Let's see. Malik off the board. And Hive is bigger and better than ever. They've got all of Hydra's, Malik's money. I know there's some kind of technology that they're looking to get. And with what they have now, that should be easily obtainable. And now they've got Daisy and what she's bringing to them. So it's just so bad right now. This next episode is called The Singularity. I know there are like two definitions to that in like the astrophysical world. It's that point in a black hole where everything breaks down, no light can escape, something like that, which I think is this what we're going for with this, considering we've been dealing with space-time and the time travel, or not time travel, but like seeing into the future. And I think that's what this is probably referencing. The other singularity is like the technological one, where it's where the point where computers get so far advanced and lapse humanity and they just kind of like know everything. And I don't think that's probably what we're dealing with. But I feel like it may touch on the thing that we've been trying to prevent this whole time since we saw that future where Elena is seemingly being blown up in space. I really want us to be able to prevent that, even though Fitz and Simmons, they were the ones that were like, really like this, you can't change the future. But I feel like that is what we're building toward, with these last episodes of this season. But I'm very excited to get back into it, fresh off of holiday break. And yeah, I can't wait to see where we're going from here. So let's get into it. Ooh, is this a oneer?
Just come back.
Daisy's the only one infected. You saw the bone sticking out of his leg, right? I mean, he should be...
Resting? I told him that.
Bone sticking out of his leg.
He said he needs everyone in the air.
The hangar doors are still jammed.
Hive is building an inhuman army, but we're not going to let that happen. So strap in, because you might feel a little sick after this.
Wow, we're really rallying.
It's like this emptiness I've always had is gone.
You're saying Daisy's addicted to this thing?
It's the closest scientific explanation.
Addicted?
She's happier than she's ever been.
He was lead researcher on parasitic organisms at the agrochemical lab we raided. Based on his expertise, we believe he's our key to finding a cure for Daisy.
I know it's not a good time, but can we speak about what happened between us last night? Professionally speaking, I mean...
Of course, Dr. Fitz.
Things are bound to get complicated.
You mean once we have sex?
Simmons.
Well,
See you in the car, yeah.
good talk.
Remember your training.
I don't have parents anymore. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm telling you all this.
It's like she's still herself. She's just
Connection.
addicted to him. I don't like it.
So you think they'll go after Alicia?
After Lash killed one of her doubles, I put her in protective housing to give her time to recover. And Alicia's 4 Inhumans for the price of 1.
Oh, that's a good
Need to get
bet.
to her before Hive does.
There will be no more war, no more pain, especially now that we're together.
He doesn't want war. He wants genocide.
It's time we took back this planet.
Oh, God. No! Don't! don't.
He has refined tastes when it comes to human modification.
Yeah, and he's also a known recluse, which is why I'm hoping these little cybernetic bad boys will pique his interest enough to get him out of his shell.
You can't come.
I won't let him get
You
to
really
You think you have
can't
to say
come.
You think Daisy did?
He's coming. With one
He
caveat.
is.
You want in? You wear this.
You want me to wear a suicide vest?
It's only if Hive infects you. And technically, a suicide vest is something you control.
So it's a murder vest.
Just watch the trick.
Maybe he should just not come.
If Hive gets his hands on
I
it.
go kaboom.
Let's just say most of the people in this room are more than what they seem.
Wow, everyone's
stay
been
alert.
modified.
I'm not sure what you're walking into.
I didn't ask for the kill switch to Lincoln's vest. You gave it to me. Because somehow, sacrificing him is okay with you.
That's not
Right.
what I meant.
I'll do your dirty work, Phil.
Ooh.
Don't you dare pretend your hands are clean.
Oh, that was a lot of tea.
How'd you know where I
Have you
was?
seen Daisy recently?
No. Why?
I thought they'd come for you.
How you been, James?
Oh,
You know, just catching
oh,
up
we
with
bet
Simpson.
wrong.
What brings you out here in the middle of nowhere?
I can keep you safe, bud.
Oh my God, has she been turned?
You're not the first one we've paid a visit to.
Oh man, we're just slow.
I didn't forget about you.
Daisy showed me the Kree artifact you gave to her, and it's missing its companion piece.
Oh, you were holding
I
out.
already knew that.
What? No. I gave this chickadee everything. I mean, that reminds me of a story that I think you particularly did, because it's absolutely...
Oh, it's what you wanted, I
Talk
guess.
too much.
They're a lesser species.
Lesser species, my ass.
Tell me now, or I swear to God, I'll make her suffer.
Oh wait.
We can't. Hive won't let us.
I just need to get her back.
Oh my, you'll kill yourself before you'll say.
Why would you?
You made us.
No!
What are you? Oh no. Oh. Oh,
She okay, Mom?
she's the original. Okay.
James is breaking out of his husk, like in a really aggressive way.
So aggressive. Oh man, you're out of control. Woo!
We can't leave here until you give us the missing.
I buried it.
Oh, that was easy. Oh, yeah. He can get what he wants so easily. Under your house?
What is it? The only thing that can destroy me.
Ah,
Well, that's a rather ominous thing to say.
we need that.
We have quite innovative eye technology. Perhaps it will serve you as well.
I'm taking you out of the field until Fitzsimmons find a cure.
What? No.
She'd want me to keep you safe.
You can't do this.
I just did. The things I expect of you. On some level, I'm no better than Hive.
No one forces me to do anything.
You don't force her.
I took advantage.
You're not her father.
No. But she's the closest thing I have to a daughter.
Oh yeah,
Sir,
it's real.
you told me to monitor any unusual seismic activity. We found
Where?
South Dakota.
Probably best if we go offline to reboot.
It's fine on my end.
Back in a jiff.
They gotta talk about personal
A long
stuff.
history of unfinished conversations. The crux of our relationship is like the singularity in transhumanism.
It is?
Yeah, think about it. Singularity is the defining
The
moment.
point at which a measurable variable becomes infinite.
Right, so our friendship is linear.
Are you comparing us sleeping together to crossing the event horizon?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Ready for the procedure? Wow,
This seems extremely unethical.
very.
More questionable things for our employer.
Have you?
Third opinion will be welcome.
Well, if Radcliffe's our only way to cure tremors, you know where I stand.
Damn, guys.
That is decided.
Jim,
No hesitation. That's him.
Oh, what kind of a sick game is this?
Simmons, what's going on?
It's a prosthetic.
I believe that art and science are entwined. The devil and God is in the details. I don't want people to see my work and know it's work.
They've unearthed something.
I can see how surveillance capabilities are appealing. But there was a company that had something eerily similar. Turns out they were Hydra.
We're not Hydra, I assure you.
They connected explosives to soldiers' eyes, violence for violence sake, an ugly misuse of science.
Mm-hmm.
We're S.H.I.E.L.D.
Shit.
Stop, please. Stop.
I'm here at the rendezvous point.
Oh, explosives.
Through the area, this place is rigged to blow. We gotta get out of here.
There's no time.
Then get in.
Get in. Oh. You have a fucking shield built into your hand? Okay, Captain America.
I thought it would be cool if the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. had a shield.
Because he's a fanboy.
Okay. The leg hurts a little.
Maybe you should get a cybernetic one.
Too soon.
Too soon.
You're the only one that can save my friend.
Oh, fuck.
Stop him! I'm not going anywhere without Fitz!
Everyone said the same thing about me.
Ah!
Well,
Oh, no.
that's not possible.
What do you think of the name Inferno? I like it, but I don't love
Well,
it.
on the nose.
Firestarter? Well, feels a little 90s.
I don't have much time.
Don't.
I know what I feel. I finally have a family, Fitz. You don't need to pity me anymore.
Happened so
No one
quickly.
pitied you.
The storm. That's why I'm glad we're here now.
Oh my god.
I never got a chance to say goodbye.
It's creepy.
I don't want anything bad to happen to you, I swear. You and Simmons. Well, I've seen the future, and someone in S.H.I.E.L.D. is gonna die.
It's in your best interest.
Just stay away. We don't want to hurt you.
He is speaking through you.
But we will.
Will is dead.
I wish that would work.
Malik's intel?
You gave us everything. You mess with the man's family, all bets are off.
Oh yeah.
I don't think aliens get that.
What are you saying?
We got some good
We're
stuff.
about to take down Hydra's infrastructure.
Oh hell yeah.
Want to watch?
I sure do.
Director, commence decap.
Blow him up.
How long have you two?
Oh, no. No, it's not.
Damn, he really
How many
thought
times
through y'all.
Bobby and Hunter pulled up my comms are broken. Come on.
I suppose it's very new.
Mm-hmm.
No, it isn't.
Aw. Cute.
The head has been cut. I repeat, the head has been cut.
Okay, but don't usually more grow up.
Just like that.
Are we gonna
like
officially done with Hydra? Oh! Oh! I didn't think we were gonna get this. I thought they were gonna be separated. Oh, we're just going for it, huh? Good for them.
We are one organism, seeking change. And with your help, we're going to redefine humanity. I bought us a whole town.
A town! Okay, so things are still not great, but I think we do have some things to celebrate here. I think maybe we have taken out Hydra, and I think maybe for the final time, hopefully, you know, they did say cut the head off, and that usually leads to more heads growing. But, you know, with Malik out of the picture and really the movement going toward the initial inception of it through Hive and the Inhumans, I think it's transformed in a way that I think if we take care of Hive eventually, then that will be it with the Hydra storyline, which is great. Fuck them. But this was, you know, a lot of stuff going on here. I feel like they were trying to play with both ideas of the Singularity, with the conversation that Fitz and Simmons had about their relationship, talking about the variables that happen that lead to changing the straight line. They even talked about it in a similar fashion that they did when they were trying to explain the concept of time being fixed. So that goes more toward the astrological aspect of the Singularity, where all things break down. And it's funny that was them trying to, you know, decide whether or not they should have sex, which they did, which is so exciting. I'm glad that they really went for it here. But at the same time, we've got this whole transhumanism thing, which is very odd. But it almost has like a thing where like humans are becoming something else, which is what I think Hive is trying to do, get humanity to the point that the Inhumans got to when they decided to create Hive himself, and they're trying to create a human version of that. So it's almost like the Singularity in like a technological form of modifying humans to become cyborgs, or just, I mean, to the point of like not even like being like full robotic, like what Matt was talking about he saw with that girl. Like she had like so many modifications. Like, are you even human at that point? But I think that's kind of their goal, and has rented out this whole town. And I think there is like I think they're trying to say something with like communism and how Hive is all this one big shared thing. And I don't really have a problem with communism as a concept, an idea. In practice, it usually doesn't work because it's so easily overtaken by like a fascist dictator, which you have in Hive. He really is running the game, even though he may be espousing all these ideas of togetherness and oneness and we're all equal and the same. He really is running things. So that's not even fucking true. But that's his ideology that he's like throwing out there. And I think that is something that guy, that transhumanist guy, is into. So they have, I guess this is where the money is coming from, because I was like, well, they're just kidnapping this guy. They could have done that without the money that they talked about last episode. But I guess they just bought out a town, and they're just gonna have a company town, and everyone's gonna be there and do the same things and be the same person and all of that. So that's frightening. What they could accomplish. Hopefully we'll be able to stop that from happening. Phil in May here had some interesting talks too. I think he probably in that moment was taking her for granted and assuming that she could do something easily because of who she is and how good at everything that she is, and how she usually just like can handle everything. But she's like, I'm fucking human too. Don't forget, I care about Daisy. This is hard for me. And I think he just kind of lost sight of that for a second. But like, he is not Hive in any way, shape, or form. She is not forced to do anything. But she does what he asked because she believes in him. And if she needs to push back, she will and can. But everybody's kind of like in an odd place for what to expect now that Daisy's been taken. They really want to get her back, obviously, but you know, it's like, what cost? At any cost? What are you willing to do? And it was interesting to see how they treated Lincoln here, because, you know, are we willing to blow him up, but we're not willing to blow up Daisy? That's kind of you're kind of being a little hypocritical. But I don't think they want Lincoln to die. But you kind of have to be mindful of that and not do something that you can't take back. And I want Daisy back as much as anyone, but you know, there always has to be limitations. It can't be at all cost. But it is also pretty wild to see her and how they're talking about her emotions are just amplified, and how she's found family with Hive, which is something that we know she's always been looking for, even after she actually found her real ones. But the family that she really has found is through S.H.I.E.L.D. But Hive is definitely taking advantage of that right now. And to see her and Fitz interact too was kind of tough, because she was hurting him. She didn't kill him, which I think we'll take as that win, and maybe is a good indication that she still does have the feelings that we need her to have for the people that she cares about. But at the same time, you see her speaking and talking the same way that Hive is. It's like it's just not her, and you have to keep that in mind too. And I don't know how to get him out of her. It sucks because he got Alicia and he got the Aussie guy who can't figure out his name. And I think a huge bright spot though is the fact that we know that there's something that can take him out. I mean, he is possessing it right now. He has it, but I mean, if there is something, some Deus Ex Machina, I'll take it. If we could somehow get our hands on it before he tries to, I can't believe he's wanting to do the same thing that was done for him to humanity. I really thought he just wanted to take humanity out, but he wants to like also have them, I don't know how it would like, how they would both be, or would it be two versions, like, or would it be one big great hive with the transhumanists and inhumans? Like, what would that even look like? What is his goal with that? I'm very surprised by this episode and where this has all gone. But it's fascinating. It's fun to figure it all out. But I do think this, episode may be important for what's coming in terms of Elena and everything. I think the variables are going to change everything. And I think we are going to, at least that's what I'm rooting toward. I don't want the inevitability of what Daisy saw. She even brought it up here in this episode. But I think that they can change things. But it's not necessarily that I feel any better after this episode than I did the previous one, because, I mean, they have more Inhumans. They have the thing that can kill him, but just the knowledge that there is something that can kill him is good. And, Fitz and Simmons are together now, which is very cute. I think Mac dealing with them was so fun. He just knew. Broken calm, sure. I really love that. But yeah, we're kind of out of sorts, but at the same time, we're still together as a team and working together. And Phil's really banged up with his leg, and oh my God, his shield hand accessory thing. Of course, that was a shout out to him being such a fanboy to Captain America. I really kind of love that. And he saved himself and May, so that worked out too. But yeah, we were just a couple steps behind in this episode, which is definitely against the norm. You usually have Phil and his team being steps ahead because he's such a good leader and strategist. And it's wild to just feel like we're catching up. But Hive is something to be feared, and he's certainly formidable. So we got to figure something out. And I don't really know where we're going from here, but at least we kind of know his general idea of what he's wanting. How do we stop that? Couldn't tell you, but they'll figure something out. They always do. But yeah, this was interesting stuff that I wasn't expecting to come out of this Hive thing. But I think the metaphor of Hive being communism is an interesting thing. And it seems like they're really going headfirst into that. So we'll see. We'll see how it all ends up. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. Glad to be back. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.